possible, but it's really clear that it's not smooth, and so we'll work on it. Yes?
I was just wondering, does the parking regulation apply during day terms?
Yes.
Is there any way you can...
No.
I was wondering... I live in Boston, and I am planning on staying for day terms.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring a car.
Well, you can do that. You can bring a car. You just have to park in student parking, but you can definitely bring a car for a J term.
Okay.
Yeah, no issue. There's really no issue with anybody bringing a car. As long as you get a decal and all that kind of stuff. I think we even sell sort of a monthly decal. Yeah.
Don't think that you can be a student and bring a car and not get a decal and not get caught. Because there are like motor vehicle records, and we will match them up, and we will figure out that you're a student. So people try that, and it doesn't work. So
we'll catch you.
Yes.
Do you count during day term too?
Yes.
And what if you're not good for day term, but your car is...
One of the things we tell people before they leave for the semester, Charlene will post on the gateway again, and it's in the parking regulations, that if you're going to leave a car here, there's a location we want you to leave it. It's usually Gorse Lot. It's usually the first couple of rows. They will plow around you. Any other cars that are in the way that if you left the car in Ham McGregor, we'd probably tow it because we have to clear the lot. If they don't tow the car, then the car gets blocked in, the stuff turns to ice, and it's impossible for the rest of the winter to clear the lot. So, yeah.
And any questions about parking, you can always call the parking office, and Charlene or somebody else will be happy to answer these questions. They're very happy to do that.
Yeah.
Hi. So this is more a public safety question rather than parking. I'm wondering, what is your sense of how confident officers that are doing, that are working on other campuses than their home base, how confident do they feel they're at those campuses, knowing their way around? And I'm sure it's gotten better, since it's, been more time. But when I was driving the ride van late last semester, I had an experience one night where a public safety officer was pulled up next to me and sort of followed me in the ride van until I rolled down the window, and then he asked me where a building was, and he was trying to and I had the radio. He was trying to respond to a call, but he didn't know where to go.
Where the building was.
And so I'm wondering, and that didn't really make me feel very safe. So I'm wondering has that gotten better, or have you? Do people know their ways around?
Yeah, and again, I think it's something we continue to work on. We would never put someone on a campus who isn't familiar with the campus. Responding in an emergency to a particular location, they have maps of all the campuses in every cruiser, but by and large, we're working on cross-training, and so I can imagine how icky that felt.
Okay, so they do have maps in the
where
they should be able to get around.
Right.
Other questions?
It's actually more of a problem for officers going to Smith, because Smith has how many buildings?
100 and something.
Yeah, it's a larger campus than Mount Holyoke, so actually that's the harder one to learn than coming the other way, but I'm sorry you had that experience.
Well, thank you. Thank you all for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Could you guys email us? Could you write she with her email? I could write your screen off.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, good seeing you all. Seriously, anytime you need us, call us back. We're happy to come anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
There's just one more thing.
I'd like us to go over before we leave. So for those of you new to Senate, may not know this, we do a town hall meeting, or we try to do town hall meetings once or twice a year. Unfortunately, this semester we're just gonna we only have 3 more meetings left actually, because next week there's next Tuesday, and then we have Thanksgiving break, and then December 1st is our Big Dale Hennessy Day. So I want all of you to it to be Bring a Friend Day to Senate. So everyone brings a friend, and we all just complain about what's going on. It came to my attention that the Dining Services Committee hasn't been meeting because students are angry. So bring your friends. We're going to talk to Dale Hennessy for an hour and a half.
Bring them angry.
Okay. Well, I just want to ask them. I want to get some feedback about tomorrow. Yeah, okay, so what I was wondering. So let me explain to you a little bit more about town hall really quick. So the town hall meeting. is about like a pressing issue on campus. And what we do is we go to like a venue, like that week we'll have our meeting in Blanchard, and we'll open it, we'll like advertise much more around campus and encourage other students to come and kind of participate in the dialogue. So I'm wondering, I want to hear from you guys for a little bit, like what are you most passionate about having this type of meeting about? Like are there serious issues that that we're concerned about that we want to have an entire Senate meeting dedicated to, or is there any feedback? I'm thinking dining issues, maybe something that we're interested in talking about. So so on December 1st, do we still want to go with having Dale Hennessy come here, or do we want to do like
A town hall meeting.
a town hall meeting?
That might be a little intense.
Might that be?
I think that might be a little intense.
Okay.
Let's not overstate.
We'll give her a chance first. We'll let her come in. She's a very nice woman. When I had the swine flu, she came and she was very sweet to me last year. But
I did not have the
I did not have the swine flu. But when I was quarantined last year, Dale Hennessy came and brought me food, and she was very sweet. She's a nice woman, but I think she needs to be a little bit more transparent with the students about what's going on. And on December 1st, so it's in everyone's calendar, we're bringing our best friend and her best friend. We're bringing all of our friends, and we're all going to talk to Dale
Bring your biddies.
about what's going on. And so then that's kind of, I guess, what we'll start our town hall meeting about.
I have a question. So this just came to my head. Town hall meetings are normally about like very specific things, right? Would we be able to do a town hall meeting that was a little more open, just about interactions between students and administration and making it clear when they make changes? Because the one card was an issue that we had where it was like, okay, you didn't tell us what was going on. Dining services was doing a lot of changes that they weren't telling us were going on. What we were just talking about with the plowing and how a lot of times we didn't know what was going on. So could we maybe do a town hall meeting about transparency, about making it clear to students changes that are going on the campus?